Alright, let's do this. I don't need head tracking. Let's not have noise detection. Don't know who's gonna walk in while we're playing. Okay. I love the aesthetic of this already. I'm not sure how many people have actually play this, have seen the original Alien.
Final report of the commercial starship Nostromo.
It's
Third officer
amazing.
reporting.
Sorry if you hear my heater in the background.
The other members of the crew.
Cold, and I want it to be warm in my house.
Lambert, Parker, Brett, Ash, and Captain Dallas are dead.
I just finished watching the original Alien.
Cargo and ship destroyed. I should reach the frontier in about 6 weeks. With a little luck,
First time in a long
network
time
will
I've
pick me
watched
up.
it from beginning to end.
This is Ripley.
What's funny is how different
Last survivor of the Nostromo.
those films are depending on the director that handles it. You had the original Alien by Ridley Scott that was very tense. Not so much horror, but very suspense, creepy, eerie. Then you had Aliens by, oh man.
Ripley?
Drawing a blank on the guy's name right now.
I'm Samuels. I work
James
for the
Cameron.
company.
You know?
It's about
far
your
more
mother.
action.
We think we may have found her, Amanda.
And then you had Alien 3, which is where I thought the Alien movie started to fall apart.
Has recovered what we believe to be the flight recorder unit of the Nostromo.
Where?
I do like the fact that we picked this up with Ripley's daughter. who's mentioned kind of in passing.
The unit was taken to Sevastopol
I
station.
don't think she was ever mentioned in Alien.
Proprietary material, so the company wants it to be collected.
In Aliens, we find out, oh yeah, she passed away.
A supply depot in the region.
Or,
it's
like she would have been like 60 or 70 years old. So, getting to see that
transit's arranged.
She hasn't forgotten about her daughter at this point.
The Torrens heading out that way in 2 days. We're going to
is
travel
rather
out.
Interesting.
Me and another exec. And you, if you're willing. Look, Ripley, when this job came across my desk, I read the case history. I know why you're working in the region where she went missing. You're still looking, aren't you?
Sometimes the faces in this look so good, and sometimes they look
if you want to come along. Maybe there'll be some closure for you.
Just the skin texture is pretty amazing. Oh gosh, the music, the look. Let's take all of that. Got some scrap. Star pod system. Huh. Didn't expect that. Little trophy. The fact that they're using old style. There's the cups. Everybody had cigarettes. John Hurt smoked like a chimney during the original film. Samuels. Got some scrap. More scrap. Clothes on, so we're not running around in our underwear. Probably a good thing. Whoops. Let's try that again. Whoops. I'll make sure we get all that scrap. Well, we probably should have gotten in there without our clothes on. Now we probably look like a soaking hot mess. Ship looks like it's still waking up.
Ah, Ripley.
Samuels, did you wake up early?
Well, I don't really need as much sleep as the rest of you. I was just inspecting the Torrens facilities. A well-maintained ship. I realize it's a very similar model to...
The Nostromo.
Yes, M-class.
Just a little
Later
bit.
pattern, but close in spec.
I've worked engineering jobs on ships like this.
Of course. Is Taylor up yet? She's not a seasoned traveler. Hypersleep may have been punishing for her.
Haven't seen her. I'll go check on her.
Oh man, the scanning bed works just like the first one. So I have 5 people on this ship, on the Torrens. Okay. Dining room.
Taylor, good morning.
Ripley, it's certainly not good. I very much doubt it's morning either. Sorry. I feel like death. I don't know how you people put up with hypersleep regularly.
You get used to it.
I don't do long haul very often. Most legal execs don't travel further than the coffee machine.
I'm surprised Weyland-Yutani felt the need to send legal at all.
The loss of the Nostromo and its cargo cost the company a lot of money. It's important we find out what happened. If I can close the case with a conclusive accident report, it'll look great with my superiors. I'm sorry. That was insensitive. Realize your mother has been missing for 15 years, and you...
It's okay. We'll both get what we want, right?
Have you seen Samuels? He's probably been up for hours.
Yeah, we ran into him.
All personnel to the bridge, approaching Sebastopol Station.
Looks like we're up.
Let's see. Missing, no trace was found of its cargo crew. Yep. Huh. Okay, nothing there. Time to go to the bridge.
Hope you all had a restful journey.
The Torrens is in very good order for an old M-class captain.
She was a wreck when I bought her. Took a few years and a lot of contracts to refit. She pays for herself now.
You said we're approaching Sevastopol Station. Are we docking?
I believe your contact is Marshal Waits, is that right? I'll hail Sevastopol and arrange boarding with him.
Good. Let's get this done.
Don't worry, Miss Taylor. Routine. In and out. Connor, how we doing?
SMG loaded and calibrated. Approach vector locked.
Prep comm so I can say hello.
Channel open, Captain.
Does everyone have their briefing documents?
You can watch the approach on the monitors.
Get my briefing docs.
Can we see it?
Switch to monitors. Sevastopol Station.
Is that damage?
It looks like damage.
Punch up 74, tight angle.
Looks like the dry dock bay is screwed.
I can't bring the Torrens into that.
This is the commercial vessel Torrens out of St. Clair, registration number MSV7760, calling Sevastopol Traffic Control. We're carrying 3 passengers on a Wayland.
Yutani Bond, you're holding the Nostromo flight recorder unit. We request immediate permission to transfer the passengers port side over.
This Waits, Colonial Marshal, Sevastopol Station. Serious situation.
Hello, Marshal? Marshal, this is the Torrens. Say again? The station's comms seem pretty screwed up, so I fitted Samuel's suit with a radio booster. I can only keep the Torrens in transit for 24 hours.
You'll have heard from us by then.
Safe trip.
Stand by. My contract doesn't cover bloody spacewalks. It's the only option, and it's perfectly safe if you do what I tell you. Depressurizing. Fuck. Hating this. Just shadow me, Taylor. You too, Samuels.
Affirmative.
Fuck happened here? My God, Ripley. You're doing good, Taylor. Just keep moving.
Taylor, Ripley, hold on!
Samuels! Taylor! Respond! Anybody!
Huh. That's it for him. A lot of money for some short-ass voice acting. Man, this is a game that just oozes out style. I mean, it's all about capturing the essence of what made that first movie. The hell will fall once we equalize the airlock. Huh. Might as well save. Okay, well, looks like that's going to take us the same way. Huh. Okay, that's where I just came out of. So we're on the other side of this little divide now. So they're decommissioning this, huh? Okay. Can't go that way. I think I already looked at this one. Yeah. Ow. Let's see. Someone is twittering me. Let's see what they have to say. I have to get my glasses on to see. Are there as many dogs in this game as in Watch Dogs? No, sadly I have not run across any dogs unlike in Watch Dogs. Change the title. There we go. Okay, well, so we fell. That probably wasn't very good. We have a flare.
This'll help.
Someone, something? Someone new? You always know what he does. Sadly, we had to leave that down there. Yeah, we probably didn't need the flare.
Hello? Anyone here?
Dead. Restore power. Passcode required. Forgotten a few.
Doesn't anything here work?
Nope. Yay. I have made power. So look, move the stash.
Get back here now. We have a track somewhere in engineering. Lock the terminal down, kill the power, and don't forget your reports. Make them thorough. We're gonna need our paperwork to be bulletproof when this shit's over. Waits up.
Okay. Probably. I don't know why I wouldn't want to save. Okay, well I'm going to go back to that storeroom because I'm wondering if that's the code I have. Did I, what was the code? Oh, not 390. 340. I have a terrible memory lately. Aha. Nothing else in there. Probably going to call it a night because I'm falling asleep here. I think once I get to the next checkpoint. Let's see.
What the hell happened here?
Whoops. Yeah, see?
The Torrens.
I'm here. I'm right here. Verlaine! God damn it!
Ouch. Ouch. My leg. Uh-oh. Is that the ship leaving? Well, that can't be good. Restore power. And one more for good luck. Bam. Ouch. Interesting.
Jones, today's update. After numerous demands, Marshal Waits finally called a public meeting to address the rumors that have been circulating on Sevastopol. But instead of the answers we wanted, he continued to be evasive, and after only a few minutes, he and his team were pelted by projectiles from an angry crowd. A gun was fired, there was panic, and now Waits and what's left of his team are forcibly ejecting us from the terminal. Feels like we're on our own now.
Alright, well, since I'm zoning out, I'm going to save this and probably call it a night for this broadcast. I might broadcast something that won't take as much headway from me, but we'll see. Archive on Y. Oh. I have the icon. I have an icon phone and then I have a Lumia tablet. I probably could have used a flare at this point, but oh well. I work in a Windows shop, so, or Microsoft shop, so most of my stuff is Microsoft related. Man. Makes you wonder if something's in the tunnels. Yeah, it does make sense. I mean, I have an iPhone, and I have a wife and a son that both have iPads and iPhones, but for work stuff, it's normally going to be Windows or bust.
This whole damn place is falling apart.
They're not bad phones, though, surprisingly. The App Store needs some work. But, you know, I think if people would give them a chance, people would like, you know, the phones. I think they'd see that, hey, you know, they're not bad devices. They do a lot of cool stuff. You know, I like the interface itself. We're not calling it Metro anymore. It's now the Windows user interface. And I give them at least the idea of trying, you know, to unify the architecture. Oh, that didn't look good. Somebody's creeping. I take it you're a Lumia user as well, or Exodus Brigado? If I murdered your name, you can make fun of me. People used to think my username was because I was into a yeah, that's cool. I like the Lumias. I do have a couple people at my work that I've bought the HTC One Windows version. And that is a nice phone, but the one thing that I will point out on that, the vibrate function on that is hysterical. When it goes off in silent mode, it will vibrate an entire desk. No joke. It's like you'll be sitting there all of a sudden. It's pretty funny, if you ask me. I find it amusing. I could see wanting the Xperia. I mean, you know, it has its place. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, I haven't really dug too deep in on them, obviously. You know, I think it's neat. You know, Sony's trying to do a lot with that, especially now. I guess you can correct me if I'm wrong. I think you can access the PlayStation Now stuff for streaming onto the phones. I mean, that's something to be able to talk to your friends and all of a sudden it's like, oh yeah, hey, check this out. I'm going to be playing, you know, Final Fantasy 13 on my portable phone. It's like, whoa. That's cool. You know. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I wasn't sure, though. I didn't want to overstep my bounds on that one. I thought that I had heard that they had implemented it now, so it worked. You know, you can use it like a Vita or a PlayStation TV. Where, oh, Girly Mag. You know, where you could do that kind of stuff. Where you could, you know, play your PlayStation 4 from, you know, theoretically, wherever. Of course, they'll use the infamous line of data charges may apply. And I will admit, I have really come to enjoy that at times on my Vita. And it depends on the game, obviously. That's another caveat. I've run into some games where it can be frustrating. I tried playing some Murdered Soul Suspect on my... man, somebody is creeping on me in here. I can hear it. And anytime you have to do the touchpad stuff, there's a lot of bodies. There's a thing in there where you have to hold the left or right trigger plus press a random button combination that'll come up. It'll be like, you know, hold right trigger and press square, X, or something like that. And interesting. So that's something weird. Yeah, I did a review for that on the PlayStation. I don't know if you're how many gaming sites you go to visit on a regular basis or not. I do some writing for ggsgamer.com, and one of the games I had to review was Elder Scrolls on PC. I'm very curious to see what they do to that on the consoles, because I'm really of the opinion that they cannot charge a subscription fee for that. I know that Final Fantasy 14 is charging one on the PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 3 and seems to be doing well. No doubt. But I don't know the response that I have seen to wow, bloodstains on the ground. That doesn't look good. The response I've seen to it on the PC has been middling to best. I mean, it's not terrible. It's not what I wanted in an Elder Scrolls game. You know, it's funny. I guess for years we've clamored on and on about wanting an Elder Scrolls game. We wanted an Elder Scrolls game that plays like an MMO. And then we finally got the MMO version. Because those games essentially were like single-player MMO games. It's quirky. It's not terrible. You know, it's not like, awful. But it doesn't hold your interest. And it's, like I said, it's one of those things where, you know, everybody has always said, oh, well, these games play like... Ew, that was disgusting. These games play like an MMO, but then once you get it, it's like, it's okay. But, I don't know, I just didn't, left stick. It just didn't hold my interest. The story just was very, you know, and it's like any other MMO. It's like, go fetch this, go fetch that, fetch, you know, and it's like, go find 5 of these, go find 10 of these, go find 2 of these, go find 1 of these. And hope for the best. And I don't know. I mean, I liked Skyrim. Skyrim was very interesting. But
interview subject. Heist.
Oh wow. I think that everyone would love that. You know, that's a mixed bag though. It's one of those things where you say, okay, you know, they should bring Skyrim to the PS4. I mean, because they have a PC version. It looks, you know, a lot better than the 360 and the PS3 versions. And you wouldn't have the memory issues on the PS3. You know, there was that whole issue with, you know, where if you put too much stuff in a house or left too many doors open or this or that, because of the memory issues on the PS3, it would cause problems. And I guess it's something they never really fixed in the long run. I mean, they tried. They just never really succeeded all that well. There's a door out here I wanted to pry open. I should go in here and search this stuff first. Nothing in here. But at the same time, I also get kind of irritated because it just seems like instead of making new experiences for these new consoles, we're rehashing old stuff. And not to say that the old stuff is bad. You know, I'm not going to say that. But, you know, at the same time, it's like, you know, you bought a $400 console for new games. You know, you want to have new experiences. Like, okay, I bought Tomb Raider. Well, in January of 2014, there was little to nothing out there on the Xbox One or the PlayStation 4. So yeah, I bought that. And I like Tomb Raider. But then it was like, okay, and we're also going to have Sleeping Dogs. And we're also going to have, I mean, now we've got DMC coming. And apparently Devil May Cry 4. It's like, really? Were there people breaking down the doors wanting, you know, Devil May Cry 4 on these new consoles? Saints Row. I love Saints Row. I love the Saints Row series. But do I really need Saints Row 4 to come out again? You know, again, it's not a bad game. It's not a terrible game. But is it a game that needs to come out again? I don't know. You know. And I'm part of the problem, because I bought Sleeping Dogs again. Why? Because I liked Sleeping Dogs. You know, I bought Tomb Raider. But that makes me part of the problem. And you know what's really sad, and you know, is the fact that I'm sitting here saying this, and it's like, if tomorrow they were to come out with Mass Effect, the complete collection with all the DLC, cleaned up graphics and whatnot, I'd totally be there for that, and I'd buy that entire thing all over again, even though I own it on just about every platform imaginable. You know? But that makes me part of the problem. Yeah, everybody doesn't want open world. I mean, they brought GTA 5, and, you know, I can make fun of them for bringing GTA 5, but guess what? GTA 5 sold. And it sold well on the new consoles. But they, you know, I think the difference there is they did something different with it. You know what I mean? They made a GTA game that was larger in scope, but they added the first-person view. Probably. I mean, it's Grand Theft Auto. They'll always make more. I mean, I'm glad they aren't flooding the market with it. They give them 2 to 3 years to 4 years to breathe. And I like Grand Theft Auto 5. I think it was a little better than 4. It's still not 100% my jam. I'd throw that one up to... I still like Saints Row in that sense, just because Saints Row is over the top and funny as hell. But it's not for everybody.
Stay
Oh,
still.
this must be the guy I've been seeing running around here.
Okay. Turn around. Come on!
I'm Ripley.
Where'd you come from? Ripley?
Off station. A ship.
There's no ships here.
There are now.
Well,
But,
that's good news, because things are not so good here. Something flew just now. Robbed
oh,
this
you
whole
don't want
place.
Mass Effect.
I saw it.
Okay. I know it's not for everybody. It's been my jam. I love that universe. I love Dragon Age 2. Inquisition has been an amazing game. There's a game that feels like, if you're looking for Skyrim, that is a game that feels as close to Skyrim as you're going to get right now on the new consoles, with how wide and immense that world is. I mean, they break it up into sections, but those sections are huge. The characters that you meet in it have amazing development.
We got
So,
separated
I mean,
by the blast.
You know, that's probably as close as you're going to get to
You seem to know your
Skyrim,
way
but
around.
it would not surprise me if Skyrim comes. To be honest, I was hoping that by this point they would have announced Fallout 4.
I know I can trust you.
Put it on these new consoles and PC, and that would be amazing.
I need to contact my ship.
Because I loved me some Fallout.
This is your lucky day. Let's go, sweetheart. Seeks and Comms is in the Cista Spire. It's quite a distance, but we can get their transit through the freight area. But watch yourself. We can get in all sorts of trouble there, okay?
Was that you following me back there?
Had to keep my distance. Can't take any chances.
Nothing there.
Stick close to me. Hey, don't move.
Okay. We're not looking for trouble. Who are you?
Who's the one
I'm
with
John.
the gun?
This is Ringo.
You're just some assholes. We haven't got time for this. Come on, Jana.
We're trying to get to comms. Can you help us?
We don't need their help. Don't tell them anything. Look, I've got the elevator working. Jana, let's go, okay?
Boy, paranoia everywhere in this game.
Good luck.
What the hell was that about? Why are you so damn aggressive?
Everyone's running shit scared, keeping to their own. Safer that way.
They don't explain why everybody's keeping on their own.
I hope this ship of yours is the real McCoy.
Oh, I got you. Yeah. That one I knew. You know, and in that case, I could see them to drive up market share on Mass Effect if they released a collector's edition. You know, at some point that included and with this you'll get beta access to Mass Effect 4.
Place is old. Needs a special touch.
You know, buy our beta or buy our collection and you'll get Mass Effect 4 beta. So I could see that. I mean, I saw it at E3. Well, I guess you wouldn't say saw it. They showed us some conceptual art, and that was about it. It looked like a game that probably isn't coming until 2016.
When we get to the ship, we can kick back.
I mean, maybe it'll come out this year, but I'll be surprised if it does. I mean, because it looked very early. And I know they had the stuff that was in Game Informer, but
What does that even mean?
A lot of that stuff seemed really early.
Picking us off one by one.
What are you saying? A psycho? A person?
No, something else. A monster.
But I'm ready for more Mass Effect. I always am. Excuse me. More scrap. I mean, but a lot of, I think, those collector's editions with, like, you know, the DMCs and Devil May Cry and all that, I think a lot of that is just to pad
Shit, we need to move. This way. Get down.
This is bullshit, man. We should be looking for a way off. Are you crazy? There's no way off. At least we're safe down here.
You know.
How long?
I mean, I don't see why I shouldn't be relaxed. Unless you're talking about because of the tenseness of this. The tenseness of the game. I played through this part on Xbox One, to be honest, so that's probably cheating.
Follow me.
But I bought it on PS4 just because I'm trying to spread my collection out a little bit.
Friends of yours?
I've had run-ins with those guys before. They don't like strangers, even nice guys like me.
I'm shocked.
I ain't pulling your chain, darling. You want to go and say hello? It's your funeral. Those guns aren't for show.
Someone should be doing something.
They are. It's called surviving. Everyone's turning on each other. The fear, it makes people crazy.
I've noticed.
I think so. I mean, you know, zombies meet
Living here?
Mirror's Edge parkour.
Butler's on holiday.
It played silky smooth when I saw it at E3 this year. Had a pretty good 20-minute demo with it.
Been hunkered down here for
And
a
it was
week now,
solid.
waiting for a ship. Waiting for you, I guess. It can get pretty dark around here. You should take
And I
that
think the
flash-
delays that they've given it have been to, you know, make it a
Make sure you
top-notch
stock up on
game.
batteries.
You know, especially nowadays with the way that
Come on, what are you waiting for? Pick up the flashlight.
oh, sorry, I wasn't paying attention, dude. Where the hell is the flashlight? Oh, there's flashlight batteries. I don't see a flashlight, dude. I know it's in there. Oh, there it is. Not paying attention.
Just be careful not to flash it around. We don't want to get caught.
Ugh.
Let's go.
Yeah. I can't say that I'm against that, you know. Well, let me rephrase that. I want them to be good endings.
This
I mean,
way.
it's very easy to say, "Oh, I'm going to add multiple endings to my game."
What now?
I'll watch the vent. There's another vent round here somewhere. I marked it so I wouldn't forget it. How about you look around? We're not going anywhere until you find that vent.
There we go.
Axel, is this it?
Hold on. I'm coming. I knew it was here somewhere. See? Got it covered.
Yeah, but, you know, like I said, make them, you know, meaningful. You know, like Dragon Age Inquisition has like 8 to 10 endings that are significant, and then has about 40 variants that can take those 8 main themed endings and kind of put some spins on them here and
It's not smart to
there.
stay here too long.
Is the way everyone travels around here?
Just those that want to stay alive, sweetheart. Torrens, so that's
By
your
the way,
ship, huh?
feel free if you want to add me on PlayStation or Xbox One or Steam or wherever. My username is pretty much the same. It's just like my Twitch name, mclazyj. You can find me on Twitter.
Gotta go meet
Same
the
thing.
others. Something's going down.
There's always something going down.
Come on. We don't want to piss him off. You feel safe? I sure as hell don't.
Follow me.
I'm always open to adding anybody, you know. I'm not one of these people that, you know, doesn't follow people when they want to be followed, or if they want to be friends on a social media or whatever. I normally am pretty good about following back.
Okay, gotta be quiet here. Don't shine that flashlight.
Why don't we go look and see what's over here first, though, dude? Oh, that's an elevator. Maybe we don't want to do that yet. I'm coming.
Quietly.
Whoops. Probably shouldn't have turned that on.
They must be long gone. Hold up.
Actually, I turned my light on. That was probably not the smartest thing.
Take on. We still got to get through there. The door at the end.
Nothing wrong with that. We all have our favorites. I've always been partial to Steam on the PC.
Check it out. You're smaller than me. You'll make less noise.
But I don't
Which one of you checked our supplies last
favor one or the other.
What's up? You decide to help yourself a little?
If someone likes PlayStation, that's cool. I like PlayStation. I like Xbox. I like Steam.
If it's not one of us, then we were right. Someone's been in here.
This is no good. We're supposed to be secure down here.
Yeah. What about the lock Joe rigged up? I've just come from there. Sealed tight. Eyes open. Keep your guns ready.
Someone's gonna have to tell the boss.
Boss? He's a goddamn store clerk.
Yeah? Maybe you think you could do better.
He's not saying that. I'm just saying that...
Just stop saying. And help me check the rest of this stuff.
What just happened? Generators.
Is this turn itself off? No. Somebody's here.
Check it out. Everyone with me. First thing you hear is all kinds of noise in the vents.
Well, like I said, I'm on PlayStation, as you can tell.
Doesn't seem to be broken.
Who's there? Come out. It won't hurt you. How would you know?
Saw movement inside. If the generator had blown, there'd be smoke.
Well, it's not working
Follow
now.
me.
Maybe the safety got tripped.
So if you feel like, if you'd like to add me on PlayStation, it's mclazyj. Totally down with that. As you can see from my player card, hell, I own a Vita, dude. So that should speak volumes about where I stand on consoles. You know. And I get all kinds of grief over that. You know, I love my Vita. I think my Vita's fantastic.
Nearly there. Transit's just up ahead.
But, you know,
Let's just
I
hope
take
the
a bunch
ship's
of
still
grief
there.
over it.
So
That's fair enough.
What you're expecting.
Excuse me.
I'm not even supposed to be here. My shipping out papers were for a week ago.
Yeah, no problem. I've been trying to do more streaming. You know, whether it's on Xbox One, PlayStation 4, PC. I'm always playing something. I try to stream all the time when I'm playing now. You know, I used to think that there wasn't really... people wouldn't have interest in seeing what you're streaming, but apparently it's a big deal. People like watching streams. Plus, you know, as you can tell, I'm willing to chat about anything, really. So, it doesn't have to be focused on the game that I'm playing necessarily.
It's powered down. The assholes have cut us off. Got it. We need to activate both consoles at the same time to open it. I'll do this one. You go to the one on the other side.
Okay.
Alright, let me go do this one.
Ready. On 3.
Oh, don't worry. My connection isn't as fast as it should be. I wish it was a little better, but you know, it is what it is. Uh-oh.
Behind you.
What? Fuck you!
Let's go save Axel.
I've got the thieving son of a bitch. You bums think you could...
Oh.
Fuck.
Let's go.
Yeah, don't sweat it. It happens. Like I said, I don't have the fastest internet connection in the world, but, you know, I try to...
Move it! Shoot him! Shit, I think he's dead. They killed him. Come on!
You killed that guy!
Because he was going to kill me, you saved my life. This is about survival. Do you understand? You hear something? I hear something.
Axel?
What have I got on me?
Stabby, stabby.
What the hell was that?
That was not pleasant, was it?
Gotta keep moving.
I love this part here because you're just waiting. You're just waiting for something bad to happen. It's like you keep waiting. It's like, oh man, it's gonna come and kill me. Whew. Yup. That it is. Well, alright, my friends. Well, I am going to call it a night. Well, at least for streaming tonight. Who knows? I might stream something else if I get on it.
Communication Technologies, Tech Support Services, and Gemini Exoplanet Solutions.
I don't know. I can check real quick. Which, let's see. Oh, it's probably going to take me out of the game if I do that, huh? Oh, I see. Okay, well, at least it lets the audio keep broadcasting while I check. Let's see. No, I didn't get any friend requests yet. But yeah, just if you're on your PlayStation or whatever, just send it. It's mclazyj. That's LAZY, mclazyj. Just like my user ID for Twitch. So. But let me know, or feel free. I will gladly refollow you as soon as you send the request. And yeah, like I said, I think with that I'll probably call it a night. I hope I got all your questions answered, and if you have any others when I'm broadcasting, like I said, if I'm on later, I will try to answer any more questions I have. And make sure you follow me on Twitch too. That'd be great. So I will see all you guys next time.